I remember the days where a normal 10-minute YouTube video was one of the most stimulating things in my life. Then YouTube introduced YouTube Shorts. But because this wasn't enough, we now additionally have Minecraft jump and run clips in the shorts. So our overstimulated mind gets even more stimulation. This is just insane and also kind of ridiculous. I would say that we have reached the pinnacle of stimulation, and our brains are wired so that we always automatically crave the most stimulative thing available, as you can see right now, because you look at the Minecraft clip and not at the steady text. In order to be productive, we have to make the things we actually want to do, like studying or reading a book or exercising, the most stimulating things available. Our brain loves novelty, but thanks to the internet, there is infinite novelty, infinite YouTube videos, infinite short videos. And there is a primal part in us that drives us automatically to those stimulative things. In order to win in life, you have to actively say no to the endless distractions and actively say yes to the more boring tasks in life. But now comes a beautiful truth. Fun is relative, and because fun is relative, we can make boring things fun. I've experienced this myself when I made a radical cut regarding social media and all sorts of shallow entertainment. I wanted to read more non-fiction books and write more to eventually start a YouTube channel. After just one day of reading, it was on a good, fun level, and I enjoyed it way more than scrolling on my phone. But writing was insanely difficult for me. I wasn't skilled at it and had to face a lot of frustration. But because I couldn't read for 16 hours a day and had pretty much nothing else to do, I still showed up daily. And after a few weeks, I saw significant improvements. Today, writing is actually one of the most fun parts of my day. Writing things like this script you are listening to right now is still challenging, but also fun. And I've got to this point only because I bored myself so that the difficult tasks were the most stimulative options available. Lowering your stimulation baseline and training your mind with boredom is one of the best paths to thrive in the 21st century. We always feel like we don't have enough time, but we actually just don't have enough concentration. When we look at our hierarchy of fun, we have the things at the top that are fun, and the things at the bottom that are boring. If we cross out the fun things and embrace boredom, our fun baseline will lower itself, and then we will have the same amount of fun doing the habits we considered boring before. And the great thing is that we don't just have fun, but now we also have fulfillment and progress. The Roman satirical poet Juvenal wrote 2,000 years ago, "Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt." Translated into the modern world, it's more like, give them social media and video games, and they will never improve. Nowadays, development seems unnecessary because life is just good enough. We can easily distract ourselves from the challenges of life. But for those who aren't satisfied with a good enough life, there are unlimited things we can do once we fall in love with boredom.
All of man's problems arise because he cannot sit by himself in a room for 30 minutes alone. And it's very true. I always needed to be stimulated. And when the iPhone came along, boredom was dead. I would never be bored again. Even if I'm standing in line, I'm on my iPhone. And I thought it was great. And when I was a kid, I used to try and overclock my brain. Be like, how many thoughts can I think at once? The answer is only one. But I would try to think multiple thoughts at once. And I was proud of that. I was proud that my brain was always running. This engine was always moving. And it's a disease. It's actually the road to misery. And now that I'm older, I realize you actually want to, again, rest your mind. You want to learn how to settle into your mind. And now I look forward to solitary confinement. You leave me alone for a day, it'll be like the happiest day I've had in a while. And that is a superpower that I think everybody can attain.
I agree. Boredom is a superpower, and everybody can attain it. So you can too. Your next action step is to make your hierarchy of fun list right now and rank your current habits depending on how stimulating they are. Then, cross out all the stimulating things that are above the thing you want to make a priority. Discipline and willpower are skills you can learn, but it's 10 times harder when you give your inner stimulation addict the option to automatically gravitate towards the bad habits. I hope this video helped you, and don't forget to stay bored. Join the free Better Human community if you want, and have a wonderful day.